Hey, it's Kevin. Thank you so much for coming by for the No BS social media chat. Over the next few weeks, focusing on the primary social media sites, the big four as I call them, the four major players that I think you need to at least have some presence on if you're using your social media for personal branding or for business branding. Last week we talked about the big dog, Facebook. Everybody needs a Facebook page, not just a Facebook profile if you're trying to build a brand. This week we're talking about Facebook's little sister, the little company that was out there on its own just posting pictures all the way on the internet, and they said, we can do something with this, and that's Instagram. Instagram, as I said, is my personal favorite site for social media. I've become quite the shutterbug in my personal life. I love taking pictures. I love looking at the world through a lens. I've never been one to like my picture taken, but I love taking pictures, and not necessarily of people, but just of the world around me. It's almost like I like that memory jog, if you will. But what's interesting is how Facebook has changed Instagram over the years. Used to have the timeline where as many people you followed, their photos were right there in order as they were posted. Now, of course, it's a curated timeline, both good and bad. Good news recently, Instagram finally put in something I'm seeing on a couple of my pages where it will tell you when you're caught up and you've seen everything that's been posted the last couple of days, which is a nice little function. The one downfall to Facebook right now, or excuse me, to Instagram right now, is the fact that it's still not a great place for you to, make money off of. Meaning, if you've got a brand that sells something, a service, again, if you're in the music business, whether it's concert tickets, whatever it is, it's not easy to convert those people to paying customers. They don't make it easy because you can't put links in any of the photos. You can only put one link, and that's up in your profile, so somebody's got to go back to that. It's truly a site that's built for the phone, built for the smartphone. So it's kind of clunky to use if you're using it on the desktop. So it's got to be simple, it's got to be short. Then you start getting into the whole hashtag thing, where I found, and I've done some experimentation, if you don't include hashtags on pictures, man, you can see 30–40% less engagement on those photos over the course of time. And I think too, and they've added a lot of tools. They do have a business function now. You can create a business Instagram account, if you will. My professional account, Kevin Mason Music, is a business one, so you get some analytics. Of course, that way you can also run ads, which they're looking to make money. I see ads. I do click on some Instagram ads every now and again. But I think what's most interesting is, and I'm seeing this recently, the state of Instagram today, so many more people are using the Instagram Stories function, which was something they stole from Snapchat, kind of a way to, have posts that disappeared over the course of time, that had a short lifespan. And the one thing is they're fun if you're just using it, again, for fun and games. They're fun for, as people say, for putting stuff you wouldn't put in the curated for the length of time Instagram that's up there that anybody can see. But if you've got a fan base that you want to engage with and be active with, it's great to use Instagram Stories for that. I see a lot of TV and movie stars who use Instagram Stories to a great benefit. They don't post as much on their profile. They post the really pretty pictures there, but they really get, into their real world. They get down with the no makeup on, with the behind the scenes, in the trailer, in the house, whatever it is, in their real life with Instagram Stories. You get a benefit of that. And I think that's really the only good use for Instagram Stories. If you have a great curated presence on Instagram, you're posting pictures on a regular basis, whether it's every day or two, or whatever your analytics tell you should post, whenever you've got content, it's great then to fill in between the blanks with Instagram Stories. But the one mistake I've seen a lot of people using recently, and I've had to chastise a lot of my clients for using this because it's easier, is they tend to have a crutch and use Instagram Stories all the time rather than curating good content for Instagram. And as I tell them, that's great for the people you've got who are following you now. But what it's not do is helping you build any more followers, because they're not seeing the cool special stuff. They can see it, but they're not engaging in it because it's not popping up in their timeline all the time. They have to stumble upon it first. They have to have looked you up in the first place, so they've already got some interest in you. So it's kind of tough to find the balance. The curated Instagram, the one where all the pictures are, I love. It's simple, it's to the point, it's easy to work with. But at the same time, the stories Instagram, I'm not quite as big a fan of that. Something to think about, something to use. I encourage people to use Instagram all the time. Back next week, another No BS social media chat. NoBSSocial.com, our website. You can find me, my email address, my phone number, coming up here, end of the video. Thanks so much. Have a great one.